Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to episode 3 of this Derby County career mode. Just before we get into this episode, please make sure to subscribe to the channel if you're new around here, and yeah, let's get into this. So, first two episodes, first episode and beginning of last episode, we had some very disappointing results, especially that Swansea one, but then we managed to win on penalties against Sunderland in the Carabao Cup, and that was a very, very bright performance. We got Stoke away and Bristol City at home, and possibly West Brom at home in this episode, so I hope you guys do go on to enjoy it. And yeah, we're going to get into this. So, obviously we changed the side around quite a bit last time out, and we're going to be having a look at a few changes from the original team that played very well in the Cup. So Patterson, Martin and Holmes are going to be the main three that keep their spots. Lowe is also going to keep his spot in left back. Clark and Bielik are going to be the two defenders as well, and Bogle back in at right back. Roos comes back in as well, but that's going to be our side, so quite a bit of change, I guess, but yeah, be an interesting look at how we perform in this game. Obviously, Martin did very well, Patterson did very well, Holmes did very well, Lowe did very well, and that's why they're starting, I guess, today. Some news has come out recently also about Derby. 3 players, Tom Lawrence, Mason Bennett and Richard Keogh, have all been acting disgracefully, drink driving, and Keogh's now out for the season due to an alcohol related incident. There's been drink driving crashes and everything, and it's so, disgraceful and embarrassing for me as a Derby fan and all Derby fans. So it's obviously, it's not good, and obviously they'll hopefully but anyway, we're going to get on with today's game. Obviously Rooney up front, no, Rooney's not up front, sorry, Rooney is in attacking mid, Martin is up front after a good performance. But yeah, going back to that, it is just, disgraceful. Keogh being captain, he's had like so many seasons for us, and to go and do something like that. And then Lawrence is one of our highest signings, and Bennett's been at the club for a while as well. It's even worse in that fashion because it's players that have been here for at least a couple of years, if not loads of a lot of time, and we go 1-0 down there, but Tom Ince as well against obviously his former club Derby, so that isn't a good start. But yeah, we're just going to concentrate on the game now. But it is disgraceful, some of the things that have been coming out, and this club is falling apart at the minute. But hopefully we can get back on track in our season here on FIFA. Shitty into Martin, now Rooney. Oh, Rooney's offside. That's all he needs to be, a fraction, and it was so close. As you could probably tell, I'm actually a bit ill at the minute as well. Quite ill. Yeah, apologies about that, but you can probably hear me sniffing and coughing and all sorts in the next couple of days in the episodes. But we're struggling to get out at the minute, and that's the trouble with having Martin and Rooney up top. They don't really have the pace. We don't really have many, if any, pacey strikers or many pacey players at all. And Tom Ince has put Stoke 2-0 up. Thomas with a brace. We're 2-0 down after 22 minutes. This is not good enough. At the back, we've been shocking in these first couple of games. Oh, and they're coming forward again. This could be as bad as the Swansea game.
And very deftly cut out.
But Rooney into Huddleston. Huddleston to Patterson.
Jamie Patterson.
Back heels it into Lowe. Back to Patterson.
Patterson.
Rooney.
Rooney.
Trying to look for options. Shinnie. Back into Rooney. Rooney's coming forward. Max Lowe.
Max Lowe on the ball. He's given the ball away
and he's giving it away. Trying to get it to Patterson, but this is poor at the minute. Offside. No? Why was the assistant flagging? I literally stopped because I saw the assistant flagging. Oh, I don't know. It's a free kick. Can they make it 3-0? Oh, it's a great save from Kelly Roos. Yeah, that is a great save actually. And Lowe into Rooney. Now can we break? Rooney tries to send Martin through. Rooney's not been given a free kick there. I thought that was a foul, and he did as well. But they're coming forward again. Ince into Ward. Now back to Ince. Oh, Bogle's took Ward out there, but nothing given. Bogle into Rooney. Back heels it into Huddleston. Out to Lowe. Lowe into Huddleston. Rooney. Give it away again, and they're coming forward again. Ince. Now back to Ward. Them two are really troubling us at the minute, but we clear and it's into Martin. Now can we set someone going? Martin. There's no run from Patterson at all there. Patterson's got to be making that run. This is not good enough so far. This could be as bad as the Swansea game again. 2-0 at half time then. 2-0 down. I think we're going to make a substitution at... yeah, Huddleston off and Marriott on. I think we need some pace up there as well, so we'll go with a... well, yeah, we'll just put Shinnie in a holding mid position. Because, yeah, we've got to go for it in the second half. Marriott brings a bit of pace. Martin with that hold up and pass and play, and Rooney's there as well. Marriott's at least got a bit of pace. Martin hasn't got much. Martin into Holmes. Holmes doesn't get there. And it's cleared out though. Martin is going to throw it into Holmes. Holmes into Rooney though. Woods comes forward with it. Ward. Does Bogle. Back into Ward. Rooney can't get the tackle in either, and it's crossed in. Clark. Oh, and it's through, and it's a goal kick. Offside, actually.
Yeah, look along the line. Look along the line.
Bielik into Shinnie. Now Rooney. Martin into Marriott. Marriott, what could he do? Oh, we just can't string a pass together at the minute.
Yeah, it's very easy to build a case for those two teams to make that game a real cracker.
Lowe wins it back. Shinnie into Martin. Out to Holmes. Oh, tried to play it through to Martin, but it wouldn't reach him. And oh, this is a poor performance. This is probably worse than the Swansea game, because at least we went a bit forward in the Swansea game and actually got a few passes together, but we just can't do that at the minute. Ince into Allen, and it's 3. Ince assist. He's absolutely teared us apart in this game. A goal, 2 goals and an assist, and Allen puts them 3-0 up. This is really not good. Holmes, what is he doing there?
An abundance
They're coming
of
forward
space.
again.
And teammates to play it to.
You can't say this isn't deserved, because it is.
Fired over.
We're playing shocking.
And the decision is one of offside here.
We'll put Dowell on for Rooney. Rooney's not done much. He hasn't done much at all in these opening games, up front or in attacking mid. So, you know, I'm not afraid to drop people, even if it is Wayne Rooney or anyone. Holmes, oh, does it get out? Yes, it does. Holmes into Martin. Now Marriott. Marriott, that's a good tackle, to be fair, but our first proper real getting through their defence. I think Marriott and Martin could be a good option up there, but then we have to drop probably Rooney. We can't operate just with an attacking mid and 2 strikers and 1 holding mid. It would mean dropping Rooney, and we probably can't do that. We don't need 2 holding mids, yes, but if we drop the holding mid for a striker, then that's probably 2 attacking, and we're struggling to not concede at the minute. I know we're struggling to score, but we're struggling to not concede. And you know, I'd rather have a 0-0 draw than I'd rather probably have a 0-0 draw than a 3-3 draw or something like that, where we score but we concede lots as well. So
10 minutes remain. 2-1. Thank you, Alan McAnally.
you mean 3-2? Marriott into Martin now. Martin, what can he do here? Back into Marriott. Marriott's looking for options. Shinnie. Out to Bogle. Just looking for options at the minute, if we can try and get a consolation. Dow. Martin. Marriott. Oh, he tries to squeeze it through to Dow, but it's cleared, and they're coming forward again. Could they get a 4th maybe? In Bula. Into Ndiaye, and it's going to put it straight onto... Yeah, Ince gets his hat-trick. It's 4-0. Exactly the same as Swansea. Absolutely shocking performance, attacking and defending. Shocking. Really poor performance. 2 4-0 defeats and a 1-0 defeat in the league. Despite that Sunderland strong showing, you know, I'm tempted to just go with the team that we put out for Sunderland, because that was, I know Sunderland were a league below us and whatever, and we only got a 1-1 draw, but we played so well. But we're just, to be fair, 3 tough starting games: Huddersfield, Stoke and Swansea, but we've got to improve from here on in, and I don't know what's going wrong, but it's mainly the defence. You know, we've conceded 9 goals out of 3 games, or 10 in 4. But yeah, this is, it's not good enough at the minute.
Hi, sorry, can we just grab a moment?
Do you think certain changes are a different? Yes. No, I didn't mean to actually say that. Oh, our performance was unacceptable, because it was. Ince did play well.
Thanks for speaking to me.
But yeah, we've got to make changes for this Bristol City game. But what changes do we make? Do we bring in a load of young players, or what? I think we're gonna have to give some of the youth a chance. So we're gonna put Jason Knight in the starting 11. He can go in for Huddleston, and we can move him into that centre mid position. Shinnie can go right by the centre backs. Knight can go in there. Who do we go with up front? Do we go Rooney or Marriott, or do we go Martin and Marriott? I want to start Marriott. We'll go Rudy. Rudy could be dropped for this game. Do we put Malone back? I think Malone, to be fair, he did do alright in the first couple of games. Joseph Seed could start in for Holmes. Do we make any other changes? Do we maybe put George Evans in for Shinny? Or do we put Davis? We'll give Davis a start. We'll put him in for Bielik, and Shinny can keep his space there. So that's the team we go for. A bit more of a change, a few young players in there, and a few experienced heads in there as well. So do we go with that bench? Yeah, we'll go with that on the bench as well. So yeah, Roos in goal, the back four, Bogle, Davis, Clark and Malone. Shinny in holding mid position. Jason Knight starts in centre mid. Patson on the left, Josephine on the right, and Martin and Marriott up front. At home to Bristol City, we've got to improve. Our last two league results have been 4-0 defeats. This is a good chance against an average Bristol City side to try and get a result here. So here we go then. At home to Bristol City. Been really poor so far, and we've got to improve. Jason Knight starts in centre mid. The young player. Joseph Seed adds some pace here, and he's already done well. Into Martin. Can we get an early goal? Martin drives at the keeper. Is he going to shoot? Yes, he is. Oh, and he's so close to putting us ahead after 4 minutes. Martin, he's close there. Maybe, probably didn't have any other better options than to shoot there, so probably the right decision. Joseph Seed did really well on the right as well, and Martin drove at the defence and was unlucky not to score. Clark does really well there. It's straight into Marriott, who just couldn't get the pass off to Martin. This is already a fairly good start though. I don't want to jinx it, but Clark again, solid. It's into the box. Malone can clear. Can Martin win that? Yes, he can. Into Josephine. Marriott lays it off to Martin. Looking for the run. Patterson, does he beat the defender? No. But this is already better. Much better. Malone wins that into Shinny. Martin. Oh, just couldn't reach Josephine. It's end-to-end stuff at the minute, but Clark is having a fantastic game. Oh, I forgot my man of the match for who did we just play? For the Stoke game. I'll give it Shinny. Shinny had an alright game.
Well, they're getting the ball forward. They need to do that.
But they're coming forward again. Patterson, it's a great save from Roos. I thought that was a clear goal. It just fell right into the path of their player, and it was so close to ending up in the back of the net. But Roos with a great save. Bogle wins it, but it's out for a throw-in. We're playing much better. Much better. Knight, well won. That is great from Jason Knight. Bogle into Marriott. Martin, I don't know if that was Bogle. It might have been. De Silva into O'Dowda. That goes out. And Bogle with the throw to Davis. Oh, Davis doesn't get there. They're coming forward. It's in, but Malone clears again. And Knight into Marriott. Knight. Now Shinny. Martin. Josephine. Martin into Marriott. Oh, Marriott nearly got through, and it's played out for a throw, and we're playing well. This is a good game. End-to-end stuff, and it's Martin into Knight. Knight. Oh, it nearly reached Marriott. Knight possibly could have shot, but he tried to squeeze it into Marriott, but it wouldn't make it. But Bogle into Josefson, back to Bogle. Martin. Now Knight. Knight tried to find Martin, but that was a pretty poor pass in the end.
It's a penalty for Birmingham City.
Vyman.
He's put the ball down on the spot.
Vyman into Rowe. And it's through. What can we do here? Oh, it's in. That's undeserved.
That's top quality, no doubt about it.
Clark, Davis just no, it was Bogle actually. Bogle and Davis both were kind of nowhere, and that's unlucky because we've been playing all right, but hopefully we can get back into this this game. Bogle into Josefson. Oh, Josefson. Play it in front of him there. Ozalda coming forward. It's crossed in. Malone should deal with that, and he does. Shinnie wins it into Patterson. Now headed into Marriott. Marriott into Martin. What can we do? Shinnie. Patterson. Oh, Patterson.
Very successful there. He's got possession.
Oh, and it's through to Vyman. Bristol City might make it two here. No, it's offside.
Who's got the flag up? It's offside.
This is much more promising, and we probably don't deserve to be behind. That early Martin chance was a good chance to put us ahead, but a few players are looking quite tired, but we're gonna leave it how it is at the minute.
So here we go,
and then
the second half.
we can make some changes when and if we need to. Well, we will anyway, probably around about 60, no matter the score. Josefson wins that. That's good from Josefson. Into Martin. Now Marriott back into Martin. Back into Marriott. Oh, Marriott just couldn't beat his man. Knight's had a good game, but his stamina is not the best. So that's the trouble with Knight at the minute, is we need to build his stamina up. Ooh. Clark played it well back to Roos, but it was quite a bit heavy, and I was a bit worried there. But Malone driving at the defence into Marriott, back into Malone. Malone's through. Can he keep the energy up? Yes, he can. Malone. Oh, I'm choking. Malone went so close there, but Knight into Marriott. Now Martin back into Marriott. Oh, and it's out for a corner. Malone went so close there. It was unlucky in the end. We're going to make a substitution. Knight's going to come off. Dowell or Rooney? I mean, I know. We'll go with Dowell. No. Yeah. Dowell on for Knight. On around 60 minutes. Patterson to deliver this. We're on top at the minute, but can we get a goal? Davis wins it, but it's way over.
And that's the expected result.
Back to the training ground, I think.
Oh, Martin nearly gets there. He was kind of on a wrong direction in the end.
A lot of talk over the last few weeks, but we can tell you the deal is done.
Yeah, and I've seen a lot of this player.
Shinnie wins it back. That's great from Shinnie. If we don't get anything out of this game, I will be disappointed, because we've definitely deserved something from it. We've defended well. We've gone forward well. Oh, and Roos, what a save. Bogle driving forward into Shinnie. Dowell. Marriott. Now out to Malone. He's probably had the best chance of the game. Marriott. Oh. Malone wins it. Into Dowell. Now Marriott. Marriott looking for options. It back into Dow. There's a lot of space, but no one's running into it. Dowell into Marriott. Martin. He's looking for options. Back to Marriott. Malone. Shinnie. Oh, Dowell, that's a poor pass.
So we're coming down now towards the last
Win it.
15
Yes,
minutes.
Patterson into Marriott. Now Martin. Dowell. Martin. Marriott's in. Oh, it's a good save. Oh, that's definitely our best chance of the game. We've had quite a few in the second half, really. Josephson coming forward. Martin. Marriott. Oh, it's just couldn't get his shot off, and it's cleared. Can Clark win this? Yes, he can. Shinnie. Patterson. Marriott into Martin. Oh, Martin. Oh, back into Dowell though. Dowell's won it. Bogle. Dowell. Now Martin. Oh, Shinnie was nearly in, but oh, it just wouldn't fall for him. Oh, I think we might have had our last chances. It's been a great performance in the second half and in the first, to be honest. We've been so unlucky not to get anything from it. Oh, and it might be two. No. Oh, it's hit the post twice. Bristol City so close to making it two, and that's got to be it. 2 minutes of added time, like it always is. And it so unlucky in this game. We played really well, but we've just not managed to come away with anything. That was as good as performance against Sunderland, but again we come away with nothing, and devastated really, because we did deserve definitely a draw out of that, if not a win. But you know, that's just how it goes, I guess. Our confidence is solid. It's all the same questions, really. My team are better than you're applying. Concentrate on what we can do better.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I'd probably be quite tempted to go into the West Brom game with the same team. We're going to play that game today as well. Transfer offer for Martin from Brentford, no chance. And then we've got Blackburn in the Carabao Cup as well, so I think it was the cup anyway. So home to West Brom then. Do we keep the same side that played well? No, we're going to make a couple of changes, I think. Do we give another young player a chance in that centre mid position? Rest Knight? I think we do. It's whether it's Bird or Sibley though, or maybe even Bielik. But yeah, I think we'll go with Bird in there. He's quite solid normally. Lawrence can come in for Patterson, and we'll put Evans in for Davis, and Davis can drop out the team. Bielik can play that. I know it kind of looks not the best side, but I need to change things. Man of the match for that last game then is probably out of Clark, Malone and Josephson. They're probably my top three, but I'm going to give it to Clark. I think Clark had a really solid performance. So West Brom at home, another probably tough game. Be happy with a draw coming out of this game. We just need to, once we've got our first points on the board, I'll be happy. It's just getting that first points, even if it's a draw, but especially once we get our first win. But yeah.
And hello everyone, welcome wherever you happen to be. This is the scene here in Derby. I'm Derek Ray, ready to bring you
Bird
commentary.
obviously
And
in
joining me
for
is the
Knight.
former Arsenal defender, Lee Dixon. And the focus is very
Sibley
much
might
on
get a
live
chance
action
next game
from
or
the
something as well.
Championship. It's Derby County
Bogle driving
up against
forward. No, he gets
West Bromwich
tackled.
Albion.
Yeah, thanks, Derek.
This
Looking
could be a
forward
tough
to
game.
Bright, lively start in this one. Quick tempo. Who can be the dominant force in the first 20 minutes? They could get the upper hand in this one.
So for
Malone
Derby County, not the best of
into Meredith.
last time out when they lost
Meredith
against
beats
Bristol
Malone.
City.
It's
How do you think
crossed
this
in and
assignment
Roos
going?
can get there easily
The coach and the fans will
and
be
throws it out
disappointed with
straight to
losing
Bird
1-0 at home, but an
into
improvement
Marriott.
today should at least get them a draw.
Joseph soon. Oh,
And here's how it looks for
nearly
Derby
beat his man.
County.
Lawrence nearly got there as well, but it's Fugazi into Meredith into Brunt. Now Phillips. Phillips looks for Livermore. Back to Phillips.
Most coaches are adopting this formation. What it does give you is two holding players in front of the back four to protect them. But
Oh,
it
can we get
also
there?
gives you
Yes,
three
that's
supporting
brilliant
players, that
defending
central striker.
from Clark and Shinnie. Now into Bird. Josephson into Martin. 1-2 with him. Josephson. Josephson driving at the West Brom defence. Squares it to Marriott. Oh, was it a poor pass or should Marriott have got there? It's probably a bit of both, really. Oh, we really messed that up. Josephson, it was brilliant running from him, but it was probably quite a poor pass in the end. But Martin into Josephson, can he redeem himself? Oh, is that not a foul on the edge of the box? They might have played the ball, but I thought it looked a bit like a foul, to be honest. Oh, going back to that chance though, that was
Could be a chance to break here.
unlucky. Probably should have done better though, should have scored
Still passing it around
in the
with
end.
authority. Good visualization and execution.
Dion Garner. Malone, can he win it off him? Malone's sticking with him and he's done so well and he's won the throw in there.
Will be a throw in.
Malone throws it into Clark. All the way over to Bogle. Shinnie is basically kind of playing as a centre back, but also playing a bit more forward as well. Bird. Oh, he's won it though. Martin into Marriott, back into Martin, back into Marriott, back into Martin. Bird.
Get in behind them.
Martin. Through to Shinnie. Oh, close.
Was very real.
But no cigar.
Might be ideal for the
Oh, and
counter.
it's through to Phillips.
Just needs to stay level-headed there.
Phillips is one-on-one. Defenders aren't catching up with him. Can Roos do anything? Oh, Malone! No! That is never a penalty. Oh, and he's got a red card as well. Scott Malone is sent off, and it's a penalty to West Brom. Despite him winning the ball there, he's won the ball. He's got there, he's won the ball. That's... Oh, can we save it? Oh, and he's put it wide. Oh, Chris Brunt has put it wide. Still doesn't make up for the fact that we've had a man sent off. But that is good. But that's never a penalty, and it's never in a million years a red card. I'm sorry, but you know, he's won the ball, and it's a great save from Roos. It's into Martin. Can't control it very well though.
Individual quality coming to the fore.
Willock. I think that must be the young Arsenal player. Livermore. Roos does really well again. Roos is having a fine game. Lawrence into Marriott now. Martin into Bird. Bird looks for options. It's out to Josephson. Josephson into Martin. Now Bogle. Oh, it nearly reached Marriott there. We'll make a substitution at half time. We'll bring on a defender that can fill in for Malone, hopefully. Oh, and it's 1-0. Even though we've played 20 seconds over what we should have. You know, we were supposed to play 2 minutes. We're at 2 minutes 20. That's not the best. We played till about 4 minutes then. Yeah. Right, we'll put Shinny left back then, and we'll put Bielik. Are we gonna make a sub? We'll go for it. We'll bring no. Oh, I don't know what to do really. Let's just put Malone out of the way. If we hadn't just conceded then, I probably would have gone and tried to shut up shop and brought on a defender for Martin or someone. But it's annoying because, you know, we played over what we should have. But
and here's Jake Livermore. Brunt.
Oh well.
Phillips has it.
Can Bird win it? No.
Happy to pass the ball, but remaining patient. Brunt. Livermore. Gibbs. Excellent vision.
Willock. Oh, it's offside.
Keep himself onside. The flag has gone up.
Evans into Bogle. Bogle driving forward now. Over to Shinny. That's a great pass. That is a great pass, but Shinny gives it away. Oh. Do we bring Waghorn on for Martin? No, we'll leave it for the minute, but we'll probably end up with him on. Just win that. Lawrence, can he keep it in? Yes, he can. That's good. Shinny into Bird. He gives it away. Bird's not had the best of games, to be fair. Willock. Crossed all the way over to Meredith. Lawrence wins it though. Into Shinny. Now Marriott. Now back to Lawrence. Marriott. Lawrence.
Showing patience, looking for the equaliser.
Oh, Joseph soon. You got to be going to that. You can't just wait for it. Yeah, it is the Carabao Cup for Blackburn next. In the next episode, we'll be starting off with. Can we go further in that competition? Be nice to pick up a win, boost our confidence. Marriott, Joseph soon. Oh.
Live game in the Championship coming your way on EA TV. It's West Bromwich Albion taking on Blackburn Rovers.
Yeah, it's very easy to build a case for those two teams to make that game a real cracker. You should be tuning in for that one.
Can they switch to an even higher gear? A really sumptuous ball. He read it well, but still work to do.
Marriott,
Lawrence,
out to Bogle. This is good at the minute. Good passing play. Martin. Over to Lawrence. Can he get there? Yes, he can. Into Clark. Now Lawrence, can he get there again? Yes, he can. Bird. Bird driving forward. Looking for options. Now to Lawrence. Lawrence. Oh, he's got tackled. But West Brom have defended well. As soon as we've got into any position that we could have scored from, and Roos does really well in the end. He wouldn't let himself get chipped, but Bird, oh, that's a great tackle in the end from Evans, but Bird, come on. Lawrence, Shinny, Marriott, Martin. We haven't had time to bring anyone on because there's not been really any stoppages, but Shinny, we're still in this game. Lawrence, oh, it just couldn't get his pass off to Martin that could have played Martin in. No, it's a free kick. Rooney on for Marriott. Last throw of the dice. We'll go with a ultra attacking. It might mess things up, to be honest, but oh, and it's headed forward, but Roos can claim, and we can get forward for one more attack. Lawrence into Shinny. Can he get there? No. That was probably our last chance to go forward, and we haven't even got out of our own half.
confronting his opponent in
Go!
the nick of time.
Go, 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 go. Josephine. Into Lawrence.
And just the one
No, we
minute
haven't. We're
left in
not going
normal time
forward
here.
quick enough. No, that's it. Full time. Another 1-0 defeat.
There goes
It's either 1-0 defeats or 4-0 defeats at the minute, and I don't know which I prefer, because when you lose 1-0, you always think you got a chance, and you kind of blown an opportunity not to get a draw. But then, you know, you never want to lose 4-0 either. But there we go. That is the end of today's episode. After this post-match interview, our man of the match for that game.
Just a moment of your time.
Probably George Evans or Bogle. I'm gonna go with Bogle. It won't be easy. Low confidence, I'd say. We played well, but it was not enough, because we did play all right in that game. It wasn't our best performance, but it wasn't our worst. Malone is out for one match, obviously. Does that count for the Carabao Cup? Yes, so I wasn't going to play him in that anyway. So there we have it, guys. So I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Again, no win, but we go into next episode against Blackburn away in the Carabao Cup. Hopefully we can pull a win off there, and then Brentford on transfer deadline date as well. And then possibly the Cardiff game as well. So yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, make sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video if you have enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.